Hey everyone, it's Kia Kelly, business and brand consultant for KiaKelly.com and ifyoubranded.com. If this is your first time catching me live, thank you so much for being here. I am a business owner and entrepreneur, and basically what I do is I help people figure out who they are at the core of their being. Then we come up with creative ideas to strategically generate revenue, and we take those ideas and we build businesses and brands online, and we make them profitable. So anytime you catch me live or in person, you will always hear me talk about business, branding, Jesus, and my cats, because that's who I am, and so that's what I talk about. So today is Friday, or we could say Friday, and I just wanted to come on here and share my experience today with going to Krispy Kreme and how that is related to business. Now, for those of you guys that are asking, yes, this is new hair, but it is my hair. See, you can see the roots. You can see all the imperfection in my hair. Yes, it's all mine. Do I know what to do with it? Absolutely not, but we will figure it out. But anyway, if this is your first time watching, I want you to type #new. If you've been here before, you type #living legend. And then if you are catching this on the replay, type #replay in the comments, even if you're watching this on Instagram or YouTube. So let's talk about it. I wrote down 3 things that I learned from my time at Krispy Kreme today. So for those of you guys that don't know, today is Krispy Kreme's birthday. I feel like Krispy Kreme has the greatest donuts on the planet. People in Virginia would say Sugar Shack and something else. People here in Houston are saying Shipley's and something else. Other people would say Dunkin' Donuts, but I don't know where those people are from. But I think the best donuts on the planet are Krispy Kreme, because when the sign is on that says hot, that is when you pull a U-turn and you pull into the parking lot and go get you some donuts. So today is their birthday, and for their birthday, they're doing buy a dozen, get another dozen for $1, okay? So it's buy a dozen, and you will get another dozen for just an extra $1. Now, my intention was to go and get 2 dozen donuts. Now, does anyone live with me? No. Did I have plans on eating at least a dozen? Absolutely. Would I probably have eaten a dozen and a half? More than likely. I'm just being honest, because I enjoy Krispy Kreme and I haven't had them in quite some time. But here's what happened. I got to Krispy Kreme and the drive-through line was insane. And so I parked my car and I went inside, and the inside line was, I think, probably was triple what the drive-through line was. And so I pretty much contemplated my entire life in that line with these people as they were talking about all these different things that I didn't want to hear being talked about for the next hour, standing in line for some donuts. And I remembered that Chick-fil-A was next door and they didn't have a line. So I said, I'm not having donuts today. I am going to Chick-fil-A. So that's what I did. But from a business standpoint, I learned some stuff, okay? I learned some stuff, and I was refreshed about some stuff, okay? So I'm going to share with you guys what those things are. Hey, Des, and if you are watching this and you're enjoying this, then I want you to share this with someone and comment, give me some hearts or something, no matter if you're watching live or on the replay. All right, so here's what I learned. So the first thing that I learned from the Krispy Kreme thing going on today is that people will buy what they want if it's what they want, right? So I want you to write that in the comments. People will buy what they want if it's what they want. Here's how I know that. I guarantee you that the the Krispy Kremes all around the world were not as sold out yesterday as they were today. I guarantee you the line was not as long. I guarantee you they did not have as many people on shift. I just guarantee you that they were not doing the volume that they are doing right now yesterday. And why is that? It's because people decided, I'm going to get some donuts today. I'm going to get 24 donuts today. Now, some people could be using their last, right? You could have kids going into their piggy bank, getting out $12 or however much money it costs for a donut, okay, at Krispy Kreme. But I guarantee you that there's a bunch of people spending money on donuts that didn't spend money on donuts yesterday, last week, last month, last year. Right? But when they found out that they could buy a dozen and get another dozen for $1, they decided, I want that, and I'm going to go and spend my money on it. Do you hear what I'm saying? They didn't even have to do a large campaign. Like, they did not have to do this massive campaign of buy 1 dozen, get 1 for $1. I mean, they did some stuff, but they didn't do this massive campaign because they knew that people that wanted to buy donuts and wanted to get 24 donuts would buy if they wanted. And so I just looked around at some of the people that were in line, and they were from all different types of walks of life, different languages, different backgrounds, and things of that nature. And it just said to me that in business, when you are selling something, and I'm always trying to help new entrepreneurs understand this, that people buy what they want, not what you're selling. Tweet that. People will buy what they want and not necessarily what it is that you're selling. Okay? And so today, people wanted to buy 24 donuts. And so they did. They left their homes, they left their jobs, they left wherever they were and went and stand in line at Krispy Kreme and in their cars to get donuts. So understand something. If people want to buy from you, they will. Nothing will stop them from buying what it is that they want. Okay? All right. So hold on. I'm gonna do another one. I had another one in mind. Hold on. Let me see. Another one just came to mind. Sorry. Anticipate. Okay. All right. Perfect. Sorry. All right, so second thing that I wrote down here is you have to anticipate a blowout, okay? You have to anticipate a blowout. And so what does that mean? So I think that the Krispy Kreme that I went to today wasn't quite ready to handle what happened at the Krispy Kreme. Now, I'll give you an example. You guys know when you go to Chick-fil-A, they have those 2 lines, those 2 lanes, and then on their high times, you will see 2 or 3 kids or people outside the store with their little machines, taking your orders, taking your credit cards and saying, pull up, right? And sometimes you'll pull up to the window and give them your credit card. Otherwise, you'll get to the red umbrella and you pay right there the umbrella and things go super, super smoothly. Other times, when they're real busy, you will see someone run out the store with your order and let you out so you can go and on by your merry way. Chick-fil-A anticipates blowouts. They anticipate that on this day at this time, because of the history of what normally happens here, we know we need to have all these people on deck doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so that our business can run smoothly and we don't lose any of the business. Like for me, I stayed in line for about 5 minutes. Okay, I stayed in line for about 5 minutes because I run a business and I didn't have time to be staying in line for no donuts for 2 hours. Okay, I mean, it was going to be a long wait. Okay, and so if Krispy Kreme had people that said, hey, we got boxes already ready, 100% glazed. Who wants 2 boxes of glazed? If they would have did that, I would have been right up there in front. Oh, here's my money, you know. If they would have had a cash line or card line, right? Hey, I'm Lori, right? If you have cash, come over here. And then they could have, you know, done something like that. But they didn't anticipate that. They weren't maybe creative enough or whatever it is for that, whereas someone like Chick-fil-A anticipates all those things. And so I'm sharing this with my experience with Krispy Kreme because you want to try to think about those as it pertains to your business, okay? So that's number 2. Number 1, I said people will buy what they want if it's what they want. Number 2 is you have to anticipate a blowout. Number 3 is in order for all that to happen, you have got to create value, okay? You have got to create value. Here is what I learned as I was driving home from today. I said, they're going to sell to millions of people today. But there's going to be millions of people that say, I'm not going. I don't like Krispy Kreme, right? There's a group of people, millions of people, that will say, I don't care how many donuts they sell. I'm not going because I don't want Krispy Kreme. But here's what happened. Krispy Kreme, over the years, has created a brand for themselves, okay? And so here's what I want y'all to do in the comments. When I say the words Krispy Kreme, immediately, I don't care what it is, tell me, what do you automatically think of when you hear the words Krispy Kreme? When you hear it, don't worry about what I hear. What do you hear? When I say Krispy Kreme, what are some of the words that you think of? I want y'all to tell me in the comments, and we'll wait for you. Even if you're catching this on Instagram TV or you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to tell me in the comments, what do you think of? Dez is terrible. Dez said fat, okay? And so Dez must be talking about the high calories inside of the donuts. Terrible. I sure don't think about fat, girl, but that's okay. That's what you think about, okay? So for me, when I hear the words Krispy Kreme, first thing I think of is donuts. I think of Best Donuts. I think of green, right? Or white, like the box is white, but their logo was like green. And then I think about the sign that says hot. I think it says hot or whatever. And if I drive past Krispy Kreme and the sign is, then I'm like, the donuts are hot, right? So for me, that represents Krispy Kreme. So you got donuts, the white box, hot, green, or what have you, right? Now, Chick-fil-A, Krispy Kreme over the years has created value with people. Hot now, good, Daz, good. Hot now sign, right, exactly. They have created value with a group of people, and I was one of those people. So when I saw the advertisement that they were gonna do 24, like you buy 12 and get one for a box for $1, I knew what they tasted like. I knew how I feel when I eat them. I know that the donuts are typically really good. Even if they're cold, you can heat it up for like 3 seconds and they'll be good again, right? I knew that, and they created value. And so the value that they created over the years, when they said, we're having a sale, I got in the car and drove 20 minutes down the road just to get some donuts, when clearly I had food in my refrigerator. Does that make sense? And I did that because they created value, their brand, for a long time. Now, somebody today that eats Shipley's, which is a donut place here in Houston, maybe a regular donut eater from Shipley's, and when they heard about Krispy Kreme, they may not have had the same trigger that I had, right? Of, oh, I'm going, because they're like, what's that? They, in their mind, may not have thought it was valuable to get in the car and go and get these donuts and stand in line and all that, because there was no value created with that particular person, right? But there's value created with me. So I want you to think about that as it pertains to your business and your customers. Are you creating value? Does that make sense? You have to create that value. No matter how good your sales pitch is, no matter how good what it is you've got, if you don't create the value, then no one's going to buy. Okay? Does that make sense? No one is going to buy because you have to do certain things. Hey, Lily. You have to do certain things before you try to make the big sales. You just have to. And that is exactly what Krispy Kreme did. And as a result, got your girl in the car on a Friday going to get donuts. Okay? Going to get donuts. All right? And I'm even thinking about maybe I should go later on tonight, you know, when it kind of dies down or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I probably won't, because I already braved the sun, the Houston heat and humidity, as you can see with my hair. So I just probably won't do it, okay? All right. So anytime I'm live, I always give you guys an opportunity to ask questions. So if you guys have any questions about business or branding or anything like that, I would love to assist you guys. I'm always reminding you all that we as a company would love to assist you in anything that you need. I help people through consulting with whether that's clarity or business development. Thanks, Des. Or brand development from a consulting standpoint. I have my digital online course that's called The Blueprint that you can purchase for just $97, and it will strategically walk you through to get clarity for your business, and you'll have access to that for a lifetime. Or we actually do brand design from your logo, stationery, your graphics, business cards, websites, all that. So if you guys need help with anything, please let me know. And then if you ever refer someone to us and they purchase, we pay you 20%. Okay, so not the digital courses, but consulting and design. If you refer any of your friends, just tell them to let us know that you referred them, and we'll pay you 20% for referring people, because we never would have sold them had it not been for your referral. Okay. All right, so that's all I want to share with you guys today. If you decide to go out and get you some donuts from Krispy Kreme, I want you to tweet me at Kenya Kelly, or you can inbox me on Instagram. Send me a DM. That way I can see it, and I'm going to repost it that you actually made it through the line. All right? So I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday, and I will see you guys later. Bye.